Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rock the bookies. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rock the bookies. Not financial advice, but you can follow me. I got a straight bet, parlay, and a lottery. I'll never be in debt, I pass unless it's quality. But I'm fucking any bookie up, cause I'm all about equality. Do it raw, we don't let them wear a blindfold. No pause, we just fuck them in they eye hole. KBO, NPB, we always get the sweep. Don't forget to tell the picks right before you go to sleep. Waking up to green, ain't no better feeling than that. Population got your bankroll fat. Went from digging in the crates to looking up the stats. Now bookies crashing now when the Degens stack. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rock the bookies. I'm a Degen. We from Degens. You a Degen. You a Degen. I'm a Degen. We from Degens, and we should be friends. You a Degen. I'm a Degen. We from Degens. You a Degen. You a Degen. I'm a Degen. We from Degens, and we should be friends.
We're back. We're back. We are back.
What up, underrated Degens? You have a good 420, bro?
Yeah. I'm still kind of tired. And, you know, the norm. How are you?
Feel that. I'm feeling pretty good, man. Finally get to do some streams. We've both been busy, man. Really busy.
Yeah.
Kids had spring break. You had a mixtape to drop. Deadline,
Sure.
so you're busy all
Yes,
day,
sir.
every day, man. So
I
I'm sorry
know.
we haven't been here, Degens, but it's a long
see
season.
J.
We
Cole,
got a
though.
long-
J. Cole's here, though, Josh.
Long-
And so's Emerson. What more do we need?
Exactly. All right, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Only reason I came on because we've been missing you guys. Wanted to shoot the shit, but this is not a good slate, so we're gonna have to scoop the bottom of the barrel real hard together.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just do an update on the standings. Just get caught up. AODs, Yakult Swallows still number one in the Central League. 14 wins, 6 losses. Unbelievable. Hanshin not far behind, no surprise. And then Pacific League, no surprise. SoftBank number one, tied with Oryx, 12-9. Kind of a bad start for SoftBank. Where's Moinello injured?
I don't know. I haven't heard his name in a while. He's only pitched once, I think, right? Must be.
Yeah. Oh, and the other big news, your boy Miyagi move is done. Done.
Really? What happened?
Tommy John
Oh,
surgery.
no. And he was trying to get to the league.
Yep. He'll never be the same. And he was always struggling with conditioning, and now he's toast, guys. No more Miyagi move.
That sucks.
So I don't know what is Oryx gonna do, man. Yeah.
So Tawny
Oryx.
time.
Yeah. And
That's-
curry chicken.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so like my question is, where's Moinella and where's Yamashita? Has Yamashita even pitched, bro?
I don't think so. J. Cole says all AO teams are doing good.
Oh, low blow.
Wait, did Detroit lose or something?
Yeah, they lost game 1.
Oh, just game 1. That's okay. They got this.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know where Yamashita is. Moinello, I don't know where he's at, but
They're still
let's
in
get an
first.
update. Because they're bats. Let's get an update on the bats. K percentage. Yakult barely leading the Giants, 23.5%. Giants right behind at 23.4%. Then Srack, then Swati, and then a bunch of teams in the middle at 21%. And no surprise, just like last year, guys. Oryx and Cebu at the bottom. Cebu paid a little bit less, I feel like, last year. Maybe they'll continue to come down, but...
Diego says, fuck that, only eye holes. J. Cole said I just meant the Swallows, not the Pistons.
All right. Let's get into it, man. Start the first game. Hanshin at Bunk Stars. Is this game 1 of this new series? No. Game 2?
I know Bunk Saki pitched against him last night. Could only muster up 4 for us. AOD said, fuck the Pistons? What is going on here? Someone must have hijacked his account.
It's game 2.
Okay.
And that was a close game last night, I want to say. It was a shit show. 16-9. At one point, it was like 9-8 before I went to bed, and Bunk Stars put up 16.
Crazy.
After that,
crazy.
they put up 4 runs in 7, 6 and 8, so they tore up the relievers. Okay. All right. Pitching for Hanshin is Arbor. I don't even know. I've never heard this dude, man.
Yeah.
Hide Toshi?
Yeah.
Hide your Yoshis?
Hide Toshi. Yeah. The interesting
He's
character.
not even. Okay, so he's pitched 1 game, 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 walks, 19% K rate. Who was that against?
I believe Swallows.
Why isn't he showing up on here?
Only 1 game.
What was the date on that?
He was a reliever last year a little bit too, most of the time. Actually started half the time. Year before that, he was a starter.
Did the date on that?
The date on the this year's game was the 9th of April.
So,
There he is.
oh, it doesn't. It just has the last name.
Ibaragi.
Okay. Yak. 5 strikeouts, no surprise. Today is a Bunk Stars who, I don't know, man.
If he was 3.5, I'd be like, all right, but the 4.5 for these normal average type pitchers seems to be 50-50. How it's been, it seems, at least.
Yeah, I like how we have this advanced data now. We have ground ball percentage, chase percentage, zone contact percentage.
That's tight.
I just don't know what the league average is on NPB for those.
Poor Miyagi. He's on top of the chase list.
It's hard to say, man. We're going off a 1 game sample size, right? So
Yep.
It looks like pretty average, bro. He's got a high walk rate in that 1 game, though. How many? 1%, 3 walks, and Yak is just like average on walk. So I don't know, man. I would stay away from him. To be honest, I mean, we're going off a 1 game sample size. Bunk Stars, I feel like they can go either way. We're trending towards lower end of the K rate, right?
I have
The
one
walking-
word. One word for this guy.
Pass.
Yeah. I mean, what's his line, bro?
4.5. Now, if it was 3.5, that's what I was saying.
Goblin?
If it was 3.5, and it's a
Why is it
stupid
a
goblin, he's a loser.
Bro, I would say I would lean the under, man, because the only reason being that Bongsars are walking at like tied for the highest walk rate with SoftBank at 9%. And if this dude's gonna come in with a 10% plus walk rate, like look at that. They made him all this shit goblins, so you can't take the under. And Underdog just doesn't have them at all.
Nope. They said, the heck with that guy.
All right, then we'll say the same. I would have liked to dabble with the under on that. And then we have Takeda. How's he been doing?
He sucks. But 3 flat? 3 flat? I mean, I'll tell you this. If you look at his stats last year, he ended the season 11 straight games with 3 or more. So I mean, I don't mind that 3. I know Hanshin doesn't. I know you're thinking Hanshin is a K master team, but if you look at them, I believe versus righties, they're not that bad. I was looking at him earlier, but still, man, 3 flat is crazy. He's not that bad. He's not like one of the worst.
I mean the 2-game sample size, granted, but he has a 96% zone contact. That is horrible. This dude's an ultimate contact pitcher. Holy shit.
Yeah, 2-game sample size though. Can you flip to last year? Because look at his. I mean, he's definitely not the master or anything. But 3 flat, 3 flat, 3.
Well, he faced Hanshin already, right? He faced him on April 2nd. Went 4 innings, 6 hits. No surprise because he's a contact guy.
I remember him last year. He his first game up, I think he was a reliever, and then he was turned starter, or he just came up from the farm, is what it was actually. And he had one really good game. He's not really a strikeout guy, as you can see. But then they fucked up, and they would just put him at 5.5 or 6.5 even. And we took his under a couple times in a row, and it was nice. But now if they want to give us 3 flat, bro, I don't mind it for a little bit of money. Even though he sucks. Even though he sucks.
I mean, if you're playing on both sides, you can just hedge it, man. Take the under on Underdog and take the 3 on PrizePicks. And if he lands on 3, you just push.
Push and win.
Yeah. Or, I mean, only other one I would say is his hits. Because he's not walking. Right? And he's got a high zone contact. They put up 6 hits on him, but he's only gone 4 innings in his 2 starts.
He's got rocked. Yeah, he got rocked both games.
So that's the only concern is like they pull him before he gets to the 6 hits. Hanshin's leading the league in total hits, 171. Yeah, it would be a slight lean on his overhit. Okay. So over 3K on PrizePicks, and then Underdog and PrizePicks both have hits allowed at 5.5. Very slightly though, just because like it seems like he's on a short lead. And let's see, his other stars gave up 6 hits as well. Only 19 batters faced, 4.1. So he's gone 4 innings, 4.1. He's gonna have 6 hits in both games, 2 strikeouts.
He's had 2 really bad starts. But last year he ended the season strong. I like seeing that. He could be, I mean, not that it matters too much, but he does have potential to have a decent game here. And he can have a shit game and still get 3. I mean, he could get 2 and we could be mad, but man, 3 is just like, you got to put a little something on 3, I think.
Okay. All right. And then I think, like, for those doing game lines, I mean, gun to head, I would say Hanshin, first 5, money line. Because it looks like you can't trust Hanshin's bullpen, and they got exhausted last night. They went through a lot of relievers, so I don't want to trust the relievers. So I would say Hanshin first 5, and if Takeda gets lit up again.
You want?
You have either way?
I mean, yeah. I'm not messing with that personally.
Those out there who want to dabble with it. Let's see. Hanshin has to be favored here. What are they? Yeah, they're minus 150. 7.5 run total, bro. Like, oof.
Yeah. That run totals are getting up there, bro. That's why I was saying last night they had that one at 5 flat for the first 5 innings. That was crazy. They don't their lines are way high because the hitter's been hitting so far this season in comparison to other seasons.
I think it's just bad pitching too.
Yeah.
Okay, next game, do we have the pitchers? Yeah, we have both pitchers, right? Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know much about them. No, we only have one of them. Oh no, we do have both. Okay, let's check them out. There's one dude's at 3.5. If he's a K type dude that just had bad games, let's look. I'm not sure.
It's got 35% case rate. That's pretty good.
Sakurai.
Is that his last name or first name?
His last name.
Yeah, 9 strikeouts?
Uranowski. What's up?
Wait, that can't be right. He had 9 strikeouts against Hiroshima?
Yeah, he did. His first game.
And then he had one against Yak and got blitzed. 8 hits, 6 runs, and 2 first 2 innings.
Oh, yeah. This is one of those ones, man. This is cool. Actually. I'm glad we saw this because if you look at his last game he pitched, he came in as a reliever, so his lines are down. They're fucking off a little bit.
Are you sure he came in as a reliever? Or you just didn't get blitzed out of the?
No. The one you're looking at, he did get killed, but then he played again. He pitched again on the 15th as a reliever. He pitched 2/3 of an inning. It
says 3 games here.
Yeah. So his lines are too low here. If he got 9, let's look at his history here because I bet you he's
22% K rate.
Yeah, man. His 3.5. His 3.5 might be too low here, and he's going against Giants. Ooh, I like it.
Giants top 3 in chase too.
Is he on Underdog? No, he's not. Is he? No. Bastards. Okay, but the PrizePicks, that's a play right there, I think. Although he did get fucking rocked, and he can get rocked.
I mean, it's boom or bust.
Yeah.
But I say he soars over it or he just gets rocked.
Yeah, he's a youngster, 22, first season in the league here. Yeah, there's no data on him from last year. So
I mean, look, but the Giants are batting .223, second to last batting average, right behind Hiroshima.
He doesn't have the fastest. I always like looking at how fast they throw. It usually corresponds to if they're a strikeout guy or not. He's not a high tempo fastball. I don't know how you say it, but he's not the worst. And
91 is this below?
Yeah, it's not bad, right? It's not bad for NPB.
No, I mean that's like
average, a little better.
Shota, to put it in perspective, like Imai and Shota were averaging around like 92.
Really?
Fastball.
Okay, well, we're
Yeah.
good to go then. We're good to go with him, I think. Let's see. What else can we look at here? Whiff.
He's a righty. Do the Giants strike out more to righties or lefties? Is
The
any kind of
Giants.
major split? Are they...
Giants strike out to everyone. Let's look. I put it in this chat here. To lefties, they're number 2. To righties, they're number 2. They're at 24 to both. 23 to both. We're good with him. 3.5. Hammed it over. If he gets rocked, he gets rocked.
Yeah.
If not, he gets 6 at least. 5, 6, I would guess. Maybe not. But, I mean, he had one good game. That just proves to me that... why did they bring him in for 2/3 of an inning, though? That was weird, right?
They must have exhausted their bullpen.
Super weird. He came in and he got 2 outs for him. Yeah, they just pulled somebody and brought him in to end the inning. That's cool. That gives us a better line. Imagine if he didn't play that. He got 9 and 1. They'd probably would have put him at least 4.5. So that's cool. A little discount.
And then what about his homies going against? If he was 3.5 too, I'd consider it 4.5.
Yeah, 4.5.
I mean, he started the season strong, right? Like 5 against Hanshin, opening week, and then 6 against Bunk Stars, only 1 earned run. But then in a prime matchup against Yak, 5 2/3 inning, 8 hits, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts.
Another youngster. So yeah, 3 games. Two against Yak is concerning. But 6 and 5 in the other 2 games. Let's look at his pitches. 264 in 3 games. You got his velo over there too?
Yes, sir. Like 91, same.
Not bad.
His chase looks about average almost, like 29.
Yeah.
Zone contact's pretty good.
4.5 though is just that number. It's just he could get there, but I don't know.
Shinichi, they're like
number 5 on right to the right or left.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
I think that's a passy.
Yeah. What other lines do we have for him? Is that it? 17.5 pitching outs.
He hasn't gone that far. Wait. Maybe he has. Oh, no.
See, here's the problem.
One time.
He faced 26 batters against Bunk Stars, but still only won 5 innings because he had 4 walks.
Mm-hmm.
2 walk, and then he won 6 against Hanshin because they only had 2 walks. So it seems like because he's limiting contact, which I assume is directly correlated with his zone contact being pretty good. Like he's limiting hits, it's the walks that are the concern. So it seems like if he keeps his walks like 2 or less, he probably goes 6. What is
He doesn't get rocked.
Shinichi is almost average on walk rate. And they're about average on hitting too. They're average overall. So I mean I think it's a 50-50 on the outs.
Yeah.
That is concerning though. Okay. Game line, can't call it. I would say. I would say Giants money line, because Junichi falls apart late in games, and if Sakurai Yorinosuke gets rocked early, yeah, I would say actually, yeah. Who won the game last night? Giants won 2-1. I mean, both these teams just can't hit. Oh, it's tied with the Giants here. Swallows at Carp. What you got on Yamano here? This dude's somehow 3-0.
Yeah.
Freaking Swallows, luckiest team of the year, man.
I don't understand his.
I feel like
are his outs really 20 and a half? Is that him or am I mistaken? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, first game
Why?
he went 7. Second game he went 6.
Yeah, like, why is it so high?
7. I mean, he's gone
I
7,
guess.
6, and 7, and it looks like it's because he's not walking, guys. I mean, 0 walks, 1 walk, and 1 walk. So his walk rate is super low right now.
Yeah, he's pretty annoying, this guy, I must say.
2% walk rate across the 3 games, and a 22% strikeout. Tough. And he's got Hiroshima, bro. Like, they're hitting dead last batting average. And what's their walk percentage? Second to last, pretty much last. So they're not walking and they're not hitting. Yeah, okay. I see why he's 20 and a half. No,
Yeah, I guess he's a little better. Every time I look at him, I just never want to play him. But
I think he's due for a blow up, man. He could easily blow up. But do I want to bank on Hiroshima being a team that blows him up? But do we want to also trust him and take us over? Look, people are seeing the game log and going for it.
That's stupid. Seven Ks 2 games in a row is funny. It is against Giants and Tanichi, though. But yeah, I think he's probably a pass too.
He's a lefty. Does Hiroshima have any major splits versus lefties?
Let's see. They are where is it? Number 8 to righties and number 7 to lefties. About the same. Looks like 21% both. Same average.
I would stay away.
Yep.
And we got our homie Osera. Is this first game?
He's a dickhead. Let's see.
He's been out, man. I was wondering where he's been. He hasn't pitched yet.
We can't take his under. I hate that.
Oh, he's got yak though.
I didn't realize his. Oh, that was farm. He actually got Ks when he goes to their minor leagues. He actually strikes everyone out. It's weird. He's over 20% K guy 3 years in a row in his farm games, and then he comes to the big leagues and gets 15%. Anyways, yeah, we can only take his over. Who wants to do that? Hell no. I hope he gets 8 Ks against Bunkiak, and then we get him at 5.5 next game. Oh, that beats fucking heaven.
Remember we used to do that all the time with the Hiroshima pitchers?
Yes. Morris shit that was the greatest under 4.5 pitcher ever. They kept giving him at 4.5. He was even
Dude,
at 5.5 a couple times.
Dude, it's so ass, man.
I think he got 3 last night.
Yeah, I think this is stay away, man.
For sure.
All right,
I
bracket Nippon.
Yeah,
What's up?
I was just gonna say this slate is just kind of scary. That Sakurai 3.5 I like though. I do like that.
I like that too. Let's see if we can talk ourselves on one pitcher later, but
Yeah,
to pair with them. Koja, our homie Koja.
not bad. His lines are too high though. Not too high like I want to take his under, but they're too high in general. I was thinking his outs might be half decent because they're only 17.5, but the payout's kind of shitty. That's the only problem. So,
He won a complete game against Nippon. 6
Yeah.
strikeouts.
Mm-hmm.
And then SoftBank 6.1, 6 strikeouts. I mean, he's notorious for doing this though, like going deep into games and avoiding contact.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's the luckiest pitcher whenever I watched him. He would it would be like pop out after pop out, but when those pop outs translate into hits, he can get rocked. But
Yeah.
a lot of times he gets through pretty clean, man. Yeah, I agree with you on the outs.
It's a
What's
goblin. If it wasn't a goblin, it'd be a decent play, I think. It's just a pretty bad payout. It's like a 2.3x if you put it with something normal.
Oh, that's shit. It's usually like 2.6 to 2.75.
Yeah. It's probably because he had that complete game already. They got him too high.
Yeah, he's that tall, goofy young dude.
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yep. Itsuki. He wears his hat super high on his head too. It's the best.
But he just faced them, right?
Mm-hmm. He had that complete game.
Was that his last?
No.
No, that was something. He faced them 2 weeks ago.
Yep. He's faced them. Oh, he pitched against them at the minors. But he did go 6 1/3 against SoftBank, and he did get 6, and he did go that complete game against him. Fighters. That's not bad. I mean, he's not bad.
Yeah, I mean last year against Nippon, he only went 3 innings because he got rocked,
Mm-hmm.
but he still got 4 Ks in that 3 innings. Then he faced him again 3 weeks later, and got 8 Ks in 4 1/3.
Yeah.
Seems like his floor is like 4, so it's like right there in the line. It would be a slight lean on the over, right? Like, what's his
Only if he has a splitter to his name.
He's got a really high chase rate. Zone contact is really good. His walk rate's not too bad. And is Nippon still chasing like crazy this year?
Probably.
Hiroshima was chasing the most. Nippon's about average.
Let's see if they're leading the league in Ks to the splitter again.
Yeah. They're
Nope.
leading
they're
the
not.
league in worst zone contact.
The splitter in MPB is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, well, you've seen, like, over the last 4 or 5 years in MLB, a massive uptick in splitter usage
Man.
because of MPB.
Wow.
Like, all the pitching coaches are teaching it in MLB, so enforcing it. Yeah, I mean, like, Nippon's, like, top 2 in swing percentage, and they're not making contact in the zone. They're worst zone contact percentage. So they're whiffing a lot.
Is he 4.5?
Yeah, they have the highest. They have the highest swing and strike percentage. So like they have the highest whiff rate.
Rack and Shinichi are at 34% strikeout rate to the splitter. It's funny. 4.5 is not bad. I wouldn't put $1 million on it, but I don't hate it.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong guy, guys. Sorry, I was looking at Tatsukuta.
Oh, yeah, Tatsu's a different beast. Look at Kona Takahashi. I didn't realize his velo's 93. What? Okay.
Look at his zone contact. How is his K percentage at 24 this season?
He's been doing good, bro. He's at 4 flat today too.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he had that one game.
Yeah. Just one.
Well, I would lean on the over.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't love it though.
Easily.
I think he gets there, but I don't love it. Yeah. Yep.
And then our homie Kato.
Yeah. He sucks. He's
Contact merch.
Yeah, he
had one strikeout against freaking Lottie, man.
Yeah. What was the team he strikes out? I forget.
No, that was Yamasaki. He did have 5 against Lottie earlier this season. 4 against Rack. He's just so random, man. Like, it's just a matter if he get, because he's such a contact pitcher. It's a matter of like the teams are.
He's
knocking him out of the game.
He's one of the biggest passes, bro.
Yeah, fuck him, guys.
Yeah, like I wanted his outs, and then now I'm realizing I should have never wanted his outs. He sucks. He's like the worst pitcher on their team. I don't even know why he's pitching on that team.
I know. If anything, man, I would say his 5.5 hits. I mean, he just gets rocked, dude. Like that's what he's good for.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at. I just want to look at. Rack's like average on batting average. I wanted to look at. I'm sure his zone contact is horrible. 15% K rate. How does he have a 38% chase? See, all this is fake data because it's like limited sample size. Look at his zone contact, dude. 90%. That's horrible.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. He's
awful. Funk. 80 is fastball. 85, guys. That's the definition of a meatball.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of those guys in NPB.
Dude, I would go with the hits allowed.
I didn't realize Kona Takahashi's that old. Wow, I thought he was a younger dude.
He wants to be Imai so bad, like the way he grew his hair out and the way mannerism plays. But
yeah,
we'll get into him next. That game. I can't call it, man. Like Nippon bats are better, but Rack has a better pitcher. Yeah, I would pass on that, guys. Honestly, if anything, it would be like first 5 Rack half run line. What's the odds? I mean, Rack's like plus 150, so you could probably get pretty good odds on like Rack plus 1.5 run line first 5 or something like that. Because I don't trust Rack's bullpen. All right, SoftBank at Seibu, our broken homie Ozeki. Just has fallen off.
He was your favorite.
In the last.
He was your favorite.
He was so decent. He finally won 6.2 innings his last start, though.
Yeah.
But that was against Shitty Rack.
Yeah. Yep.
He give up 6 hits. Like, I think Kato, man, like, if Kato goes 6 innings or even 5 innings, we should give up 6 hits, guys. I mean, he went against Shitty Lati, only went 3.2 innings and gave up 7 hits.
They have his 17 and a half outs as a demon. That's how shitty he is.
Yeah, they know he's going to get rocked, man.
They got Ozeki at the terrible payout. 2.3 payout at 17 and a half. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean,
yeah.
we took them in this game to get the outs because we thought Cebu was the same shitty Cebu, but they're actually like hitting pretty well this season. Like last season, like they didn't get the ball in play a lot, and they didn't strike out. But this year, they're like not striking out, but they're actually getting hits. So we got 9 hits on them. 2 strikeouts. I think the 3.5 is too low, though, man, because we've seen him get lucky, you know? Would you agree?
Ozeki?
Or would you want to... Yeah.
Man.
Or would you want to adapt?
I would probably pass on him.
Yeah, because if he goes 6+ innings, he could land into 4.
Yeah. Ozeki, I think, is a watch and see what the heck's wrong with him type thing. His lines aren't anything.
Yeah, all right, let's talk Kona.
Yeah, man. I don't like Kona, but his line's too low. A 4 flat. 4 flat's pretty low.
He's not the real Takahashi.
Nah. The thing is, what sucks is the matchup's not the best. That's the only thing. I mean, they can strike out, we know, but they're not. They're probably like 9th, I think. They're around that 20%, 21%.
Which is weird because, like, last year they were
striking out more.
Wow. I remember last year they were at, like, the highest chase rate team. This year, so far, they're the lowest chase rate at 23%. Wow. Okay.
I mean,
that's by a large margin too. Like next closest is like 2% on Champ 25. And is he relying on Chase this year? Is that how he's getting his strikeouts?
That's a good question.
Yeah, 30% Chase rate. Because his zone contact is fucking awful. 88.
QB Lover really 23 says, "Yo, what's up, bro?
What up, QB? Man, yeah. Look at his ground ball rate, which has always been high, man, throughout his years, like 63%. That's typical. What's not typical for him is the 30% chase rate.
And that I didn't realize his velo was up. Last year his velo was 144. This year it's 149. That's huge.
Yeah, let's look at last year's data.
That's crazy. Oh, that's because I'm looking at it wrong. Don't even listen to me. He's always had a fastball. Wow, my bad.
Yeah, it's like 93 last year.
Yeah,
but his chase 25%.
Yeah,
not 30, and then his K rate was 14%. Not what was it 20?
24 or something.
But really, it's from this soft. Or here he's already faced softening, and that's when he had his 8-inning, 11 strikeout game.
Crazy.
It's really that game that's driving it. So he's only faced 2 teams or twice.
What I don't understand is why are they putting it at 4 flat? It should be at least you would think 4.5. You know, why would it be 4? It's weird. Because look at
Underdog have that?
If you look at it's 4.5, but it's juice on the under. You look at his other 2 games this year though. He faced Oryx twice, so kind of got to give him a break there, and he still got 4 and 5. So he might be Trying to do a little more than last year at least. But I don't know. Relying on him is kind of scary. I bet you he gets 4 though. I would, if I had to bet, I'd guess he'd get 4. It feels like the Takeda 3 flat. It's just like, it's worth a play. I think it's too low. Not worth more than a little bit of money, but I think it's a lean.
I'm with it. His pitching odds is stupid. Like, 20 and a half and it's a goblin. Like, no way. Do you remember when Ozeki used to be at 4.5 hits like every game?
Yeah, he was balling for a while.
Now he's 6. The thing with him is, like, if he's fucking up, they pull him pretty quick, man. He's on a short leash. Like, yeah, I would take the under on that. I think, for sure.
This dude Maury had 5 walks last game, 5 runs. Wow, what a flippin' loser. All right.
We got SoftBank or KBO?
Probably SoftBank. They both suck. I mean, they don't both suck, I shouldn't say, but it's just so random. They can either beat each other. I think Kona's going to be a little better than he was last year. He already has been. So I lean that way with the pitchers, but then I lean SoftBank with the hitters. So
yeah,
feels a little pushy,
all right,
passy.
Let's round it out with wait, who won last night? Out of curiosity, close game, 6-4.
Stupid Google. Oh, 6-4 after 2, and then they went to sleep. Weird. I see Alex Kirkland.
What's up, bro? What's up, Alex? All right, let's finish this.
He knows to come in half an hour after we start because he knows KBO time.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's see if we have pitcher props. So hitter props right now. Sotani versus Maury. So Sotani.
Maury's ERA is 4.2. Oh, that's pretty cool. One thing he has cool about him. I like Sotani though.
I mean, that's not bad for. So why? The question is, why does he only had 1 start? I guess it was last week.
Because
so
of
he
that.
Must be good to go now.
Yeah, I think so. I think when you can get him at 4.5, it's not bad.
We used to play him at 5 flat.
Yeah. Fati to lefties. They don't strike out as much to lefties, unfortunately. But still think it's worth the play. Hopefully they let him go, though, you know? I don't like that last outing. 22 batters only.
Well, I mean, that was his first start of the season, so he had to get stretched out. So,
but didn't he pitch in that league or that what was it?
World Baseball Classic? I don't know if he did.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's why he missed a start, maybe.
I think he gets ramped up today more. I mean, it's just the leash is getting longer and longer.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
89 pitches, so it's not the worst. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
like
Lotti's they're gonna be top 5 in strikeout all season. I mean, they were just like that last year, right? Like,
yep.
They have bad zone contact. Top 4 and worst zone contact, and then their top 5 in chase. And what is so? I went Sotani last year. We're in 2025 still. Yeah. So last year, solid chase. Oh, he doesn't. There's not zone contact in this year. It's just contact percentage overall. That's really good, though. I mean, it's a low 21% K rate, really solid, and then a low contact percentage, very low. High chase rate, low ground ball percentage. I mean, that all equates to strikeouts, right? So,
Yeah, I think it's a decent play for sure. I would say him and Socorro are the best 2 plays.
yeah,
You agree?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then
it would be like these 2 first,
Yep. Yep.
and then these are all just like leans that you could pair if you wanted to
I think you
make a larger parlay.
You should throw Takeda in the leans as well. That 3 flat is still getting me, man. 3 is crazy. Even though he sucks. It's not fun to cheer for him, but I will be playing that a little bit. I like those other 2 though.
There you go.
A decent amount. So Tani's the man.
Yeah, just gotta keep in mind, like, it is the second game of the season. He had a late start. Started last week, so he's not fully stretched out or ramped up.
I'd say that's a half unit. That's a solid half unit play though. Those 2.
And then these are all leans.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed.
You could play Kona and Takeda together. If they both push, you just get your money back.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could play Koja and Kato hits, mix it up. There you go.
Yeah.
And then the last secondary lean would be Kazuyuki 4.5K. But we wish it was 4 flat or 3.5, obviously. But
the cool part about him is when he does good, you get to say Kazuyuki. J. Cole says, but it's that weekend.
Love that song.
Tight.
Fuck. I bet we missed it, guys. I bet he opened at Shirato. I bet he opened at 4.5, guys. I bet he did.
What's up with him? Did he go over that last game or no?
Yeah, I got the last batter and like went 7 innings. That's what he does. He either lands on 4 or 5. And so 4, it's like a high chance of pushing.
Don't go over. You're going to, aren't you? Shit, Rado. He's 4.5 on Underdog. Josh, there you go.
There you go.
Taking with Sotani, 4.5 on Underdog. You get 2.9. Because he's a little juice on the under at 4.5, but still, Underdog pays you out nicely. Still, it's not bad. You can get some shit Rado in your life. Look at this, man. You got KBO shit going on with this. This is dope.
I got a KBO model cooking, man.
I was seeing you do that. Dope as fuck.
Yeah, I gotta spend some more time on it, man.
Think about like a few years back though, when you were hand doing all this. I know you're hand doing to put it in, but once it's in there,
I know.
Once you get it in there,
it's got him like projected. Like even if he goes like almost 7 innings, if he goes like around in between 6 or 7 innings, still 30.9 projected. That's based on just like the standard lineup for SSG. And what I have in here is I have the batter breakdown for each SSG batter that he's facing. And it has like K percentage, last 14 games. That'll matter more as the season goes on. K percentage versus right-handed pitching, which is he's a right-handed pitcher, then their overall K percentage. And then I have it set up to do projections for each batter, like their total base projection, their run projection, their RBI projection, home run, hit projection. So those who like to do batter props might help guide you. Because what I think the most important thing with the projection thing that saves you a lot of time, which I used to do in the past when I used to do hitter props on KBO, is like looking at splits. A lot of batters have like massive splits, like versus left-handed versus right-handed pitching, and this model accounts for that. So like it weights in their splits. So if they're like really good against a right-handed pitcher, it's going to drive up and put more weight on their hit probability. So it saves a lot of time.
How'd you get all their stats in there though? You can pull them.
I created a spreadsheet,
but you could pull them, right? You didn't have to write them on. Okay, cool. Dope.
I pulled them. I did have to do some stuff by hand. I had to enter each batter in KBO, which is like 263 batters by hand. They're batting hand, whether they bat left or right.
Gotcha. We need an intern.
That wasn't fun. Right? So I built the spreadsheet.
Can't do. We need
the spreadsheet.
Go ahead.
Updates all by itself every day.
Yes.
And then this model just pulls from the spreadsheet all the data for all its calculations. So
are you sending Claude a Christmas present?
Yeah.
Christmas bonus.
It saves me so much time, bro.
I love you, Claude.
Yeah, and then we have all the data here, man, like K percentage for each team's bats overall, and then versus left-handed versus right-handed pitching, the batting average versus each hand. It's all updates every day. Yeah.
Dope.
Saves a lot of time, man. You don't have to go on my KBO and like spend hours like I used to have to do back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, 4 is gonna be tight, bro. It's gonna be tight, man. It's 4.5. I'm down.
Down with the Stotani / Shitrado, or do you have? We'll wait and see if you have any other KBO stuff.
Let me just look at the thing about SSG is like, so them and KT have been like the number one hitting teams, especially against right-handed pitching. Yeah, but they can't strike out, man. Walk had like fucking 10 plus strikeouts against them. But they can light pitchers up too. So I don't know, man. I think it really with Shitrado, with him, it comes down to because he'll just land into Ks, guys fouling into him over time. So it's just like, how long is he going to be out there for? If he doesn't go 7 innings and you get him out in 5 to 6, I think you can feel pretty good about it. And if you guys want access to this model, I'm going to open it up to our Discord eventually. I got to work out some stuff on it still. Okay, and then what's the other ones? We got Block. I can't mess with him anymore. Sawyer at 4. What is he on Underdog? He feels pretty high there, man. He is like not been striking out lately. 4.5. I would do that combo. Let me just double check. He's a righty, right? Yeah, he is actually hitting righties pretty well as of late. Let's just take a look. Let's just run it through projected lineup. Let's run it through. Let me refresh this. So he's got a 16% K rate. It's going against Kia. Do autofill. And we're going to project him. Let's just project him on the high side. 6 innings would be like his max. 4.8. So it's like right there. I think yeah, with him again, it's just how deep is he gonna go? If they can get him out the game for the 6th inning, I feel pretty good about it. It's more on the lower side, 4.4 strikeouts, 6.7 hits. I think a good way to handle this, like if he does go 6 innings, he's projected for 7.3 hits. Like I think they get to him here, man. Because if we look at the team batting versus right-handed pitching, he is batting second, 282 behind KT. And then SSG is third for batting average versus right-handed pitching. So I would split up that way. I do one slip with his over hits and one slip with his under Ks. Yeah, 5.5. That's fair. Because if he does go 6 innings and squeaks by with 4 or 5 strikeouts, then yeah. Okay, that's how I'll split it up. Since he's 4 flat on PrizePicks, 4.5 per strikeouts, I won't mess with it here. But I'll take his hits over on PrizePicks at 5.5 and Sawyer, but then take his under strikeouts on Underdog. Did these multipliers just come in? They weren't here before, right? Or were they always there? Am I tripping?
Shit was, yeah.
Sawyer, I swear Sawyer, it wasn't there. Well, that sucks. Okay. Well, it's there, man. James has not been the same, man. And he gets KT. And KT has been smacking. Like we just saw, their number 1 hitting team against right-handed pitching. James is a right-handed pitcher. So if you want to consider his hits, but sometimes he can just get through clean, man. Last few starts he had 6 hits allowed, but I feel like that's his peak. Yeah, it's right down the dot, man. 5.6 hits projected, 4.4 strikeouts if he goes 18 outs, pitching outs. So his lines are pretty tight, man. I would lean the under though for the strikeout. Wells is awful. Troy Min. Samsung is not striking out. I would lean his under. I'm gonna have to do a deep dive on this though. And, I'm gonna run the actual once I get the lineups to an hour before the game start, I run them through the model too, get a more accurate projection. But it was a Troy Min, right? Yeah, okay. And he is a righty, okay. No, this can't be right. 1 inning? Oh, Choi Min Jun, not. I think 5 innings is his max. 3.5 on the dot. That's a tight line, so the lineup's really going to matter for that. It's a really tight line. I would lean the under though, but I would need to see the lineup. All right, guys, I think that's it, man. I gotta get crunching the MLB projections now, but let me just check the under over in Taiwan real quick. Wait, wow. I can't access the CPBL website anymore? What the hell?
You're not allowed to.
All right, guys. I can't even look who's pitching. Okay. I think we have some pretty solid ones here, though. Okay, recap real quick. Get out of here. Our two favorite NPB as of right now would be Yorinosuke Sakurai over 3.5 Ks for cheap. So Tani over 4.5 Ks, as are probably our two strongest leans. But these are, I mean, it's not a good slate, man, so we're scraping. And then our leans would be Koja over 4.5 Ks, Kato over 5.5 hits, Kona over 4 Ks, and Takeda over 3. Hoping for having the safety net of the push for both Kona and Takeda. And then for KBO as of right now, but this could change based on lineups and projections. But Sawyer over 5.5 hits. And this is on PrizePicks. It would be James, but that's a tight line too. That's really going to be lineup dependent. And Choi, another tight line. I have to look at the lineups for those two. But Sawyer, I'm going to play his 5.5 hits over on PrizePicks Underdog. I'm going to do Sawyer under 4.5 K, Shirado under 4.5 K, and Wells at 4.5 feels really high. I'll have to look into that, man. Especially Rowe out of the lineup now for Hunchin, who's just a walking K. Like, for him to get 5, man. Seems high, guys. I mean, just look at the dude. It's underrated. It's homie. It's his uncle.
How'd you know? That was our secret.
But dude, I mean, look at his 7 innings, 3 strikeouts. He has not gone over 4.5. Why is he 4.5 today? What am I missing here, guys? Is Hanshin striking out to lefty? All right, one last thing before I go. He's got 13% K rate. I'll even run it. I'll put him at 6 innings. 3.8 projected strikeouts. Okay, so there's like 2 guys in here have a really high K rate versus lefties. Oh yeah, it's Rowe. I have Rowe still in here, and he was sent down to farm, so he's not even in here. So take him out. Yeah. I don't even know who would replace him, but yeah, that feels pretty high, guys. I have to look into that. But all right, I gotta run. Good catching up on reading.
Yes, sir. It has been well. It has been good. We shall be doing this now, hopefully 4 to 5 times a week. Get them in.
Show.
All
right, guys.
man. Go handle your day. We will Degen unite later on tonight. Later, guys.
Show.